Hello.
Hey everyone! That's my hand, you don't care about that. Welcome to today's video.
Day 87.
We are at day 87, and I know last time we started our countdown at like 30 days, but what fun is that?
This time's gonna take more walking.
It is. As you guys...
You guys know most of what's been going on in my ankle, so...
So we decided that we are going to start vlogging at day 87. And yes, I just flinched.
Well, because we almost got run over.
Because I almost got run over. There's literally nowhere. I could not be closer to Sam, literally. So anyway, so we're going to take you along on our adventures the next 87 days, getting ready for vacation. Let's get started. Today has been very productive on a lot of levels. We spent the morning doing some vlogging, and those videos are already out. We vlogged our trip schedule, which is out,
and freebies.
And I don't even know how many freebies we came up with at Disney World, and that video will be at the end of our trip. So like, you know, where I normally put like our ride POVs and our transportation reviews, that will go at the end of our trip. So Sam's like, you know, it's a beautiful day, and it really is. It's
in the 70s.
It's in the 70s. It's a clear blue sky. It's breezy, and this is the first time in probably 3 months you have
said, hey, let's go for a walk.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, let's do this. So Sam has got his bag on, and I'm going to show you the bag. There is the bag. This is our 50th anniversary parks bag that we got in July. And Sam said that he's theme park training. So,
which means I guess I need to get used to standing in a line.
So we are headed on our long walk, which is roughly about 2 miles. So we'll catch up with you guys later. Hey guys, it is 86 days till vacation, and today is a professional development day for school. So the kids did not have to come to school, and I didn't either until about 1 o'clock. And of course, my mom ended up with a doctor's appointment today. So my dad picked me up at 11:30. Thank you to everyone and who hung out with me on the live stream this morning. Sammy came on for like almost all 3 hours, almost 4 hours we were on. Christy was on for a while, but I just finished the training at school, and now I'm headed over to our district office because my lanyard is coming apart, my ID card to get into the school. And first grade where I work is going on a field trip in a couple weeks, and I want to get that taken care of before then, so then it looks like I actually work with the students that I'm with, because right now it looks pretty bad. So I'm going to do that right now, and then later Sam and I are going to go on another walk, so we will catch up with you guys then. Morning everyone!
Hello.
So it is Saturday, October 8th, and it is 84 days to vacation, and we are doing payday stuff, but I wanted to check in with you guys because I just told this to Sam, and I want to know what you guys think. So you guys know we typically go on vacation in December, and this week it has really started to cool down, and so literally last night before we left for the football game, which we... Okay, so I'll talk about that first. We worked the gate at the football game last night.
Pneumonia.
Oh my gosh, it was so cold, and of course right at kickoff, which was 7 o'clock, it started to rain. And I don't mean like little drip here and there. I mean a steady, misty...
This wasn't Washington mist.
It was not Washington mist. It was steady, misty drops. And like, we were soaked, like, by the time we got home. And we started working gate, collecting money at 5:45. I think it was, what, 7:15? And I looked at the gal that I was working with, because there's 2 gate entrances, and Sam and I and another gal were working one, and another couple gals were working the other one. And I looked at her and I went, want to call it? Because at this point, anyone who decides they want to come to the game should get in free. They're coming to sit in the rain. And she's like, she kind of looks at me and goes, let's go talk to the other ones. And we walk over there like, are you coming to tell us we can go now? And we're all like, we're making an executive decision to do it. And so one of the things that we have to do is count the money and sign off on it. And, you know, we all know each other and whatnot. And they're like, if you guys want to sign off on it.
It's small town stuff.
Right, it's small town. Like, if you guys want to sign off on it, we'll sit in at the athletic director's truck. We'll count it, verify it a couple times, and then we'll go. That way you guys don't have to stand out in the rain. And we're like, okay. So we signed off on it, and we stopped at Casey's and got hot chocolate. You ended up with hot water.
I ended up with hot water because I tried to get a pumpkin spice cap.
And it was like empty.
It looked like it came out normal.
Yeah.
So there was a little bit left in it, but it wasn't enough to give it any flavor.
And so I had a hot chocolate, and we got home. Sam took a bath, and I got into pajamas, and I got under the blanket. I pulled up the game on YouTube on the TV in the bedroom, and I ended up falling asleep. But so I was walking out of Brahms. Sam was refilling his cup, and I'm like, oh, you can feel like I've got my
fall is in the air.
Fall is in the air, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we are getting so close to vacation at this point.
It also means hockey season back.
Today is a hockey. Today's got a lot of stuff going on. Today is grocery Sam's run. This morning.
I'm not running anywhere.
Okay, we'll walk.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll walk.
You said Sam's run. I'm not running.
Not today. Sam is still kind of recovering from COVID. He's still got kind of this funky cough going on.
Yeah, for the rest of my life, by the way it's going.
And then at noon is the yearly company luncheon, and then this afternoon is a Rangers game.
That's 6.
So
that's about 6. So we'll take a nap of it. Naps are nice.
Naps are good because we both woke up like at 6 a.m. today because it's Saturday, and you know, and that for us is sleeping in though.
Yeah, but I want more sleep.
So we'll end up taking a nap. But we
it's overcast today, so I don't know.
It is. It's kind of overcast and cool, which is really funny because this is what happened last year for the company picnic, and it's outside at our local fairgrounds. Sometimes it's been in one of the churches, and sometimes it's been at the American Legion. But post-COVID, this is only the second one post-COVID, they are doing it outside at the fairgrounds at one of the kind of pavilions. It's sheltered, but it's still outside.
And cold.
And it's cold. So
my nose is cold.
And my tail is cold. So that's kind of what's going on today. I did want to also let you guys know that if you watched our schedule video, back a little bit last year, there is a little bit of a change that will be coming up. We had the 26th blocked out the day after Christmas as kind of relaxing day, kind of do nothing day. It's still going to be relaxing, but we decided to do one last day on our Universal Pass, and we are going to have breakfast with the Grinch. So
you have breakfast with me every morning.
I don't have breakfast with you hardly at all.
Okay, every weekend.
There we go. I'm like, I don't have breakfast with you hardly at all.
With the Grinch every weekend.
He's not a Grinch most of the time.
Yeah, I am. Look at my Christmas lights. I have 0.
Okay. Whatever.
Right?
Sure.
0.
Why not?
No one's buying that one, huh?
So the 26th, we will go over to Universal. We have breakfast with the Grinch at 9 a.m. So we are pretty excited about that. And then we will Just kind of spend the day, do a few things, ride things like the Mummy, do Wizarding World, things like that, and then head back to the resort. There was 2 holiday offerings that we did go back and forth between.
The other one just included being up till midnight. We're morning people.
That is correct. The Universal does a holiday tour, but it's a what 5-hour walking tour,
and it's not a 3-hour tour.
It starts at 6 p.m. And I know that some of
it's
it,
like, hello Universal, I sleep.
I know that you get like a VIP seating for the parade and like special meet and greets and stuff, and you get treats and whatnot. And I mean, well worth the $75 per person plus tax. However, if we were staying at Universal, I think it would be different.
It'd still be midnight now.
It would still be late, but we
I'm gonna quote Sarah.
Okay.
What? S-A-R-A. Like no H, because H is a ill. So it's staying until midnight. It's ill.
Comment below if you know what Universal ride that is from and what TV show. So anyway, I think it wouldn't be as bad if we were staying at Universal, because we wouldn't have the 20-minute drive back to the resort at midnight. So anyway, they do have a holiday offerings tour, but again, not badly priced, but we opted to do the breakfast with the Grinch, so that we could do more things, and then when we're kind of done with what we want to do, we can go back to the resort. So that is kind of what's on the agenda for today, and we will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Hey everybody! It is 80 days until vacation, and we are getting out to go on a walk. You have been doing homework all day.
It feels like July all over again. Only this time it's advanced stats.
Which is really funny. So Sam worked on homework pretty much all day. I read. It was pretty quiet all day. We kind of watched some videos on the TV and whatnot, but we are out and about, getting in our walking, discussing future vacation, which has been, you'll find out about that later. And then just kind of enjoying our walk. Sam's enjoying not doing homework at the moment. He says it's no fun. There's no Mickey shorts in the background.
There's no food court.
Right?
There's no...
So...
It's like, if I gotta do stats, it better be at Disney.
Alright guys, we'll catch up with you later. So it is 67 days of vacation, and if you guys remember, before we went on our July vacation, we went and bought new tennis shoes. Well, the ones that I bought apparently didn't fit correctly for me because they are uncomfortable. They have worn a blister several times. It doesn't matter what socks I'm wearing. So we are headed down to Feet Fleet, which is a running store, I guess, in Wichita, and they do a free, foot analysis to see what kind of shoe is best for your feet, and
the kind you can talk into, Maxwell Smart.
Right? And so then, from there, we're going to take whatever shoe recommendation they give to us and look for it somewhere else, because they're just super expensive there. Like, the same shoe there might be like $20 or $30 cheaper at Famous Footwear, and it's the same shoe. So we are going to pick up some new shoes. One, is supposed to start getting really cold, and I need to get them start breaking in. Our school field trip to the zoo is on Tuesday, which is a really good time to start working on getting them broken in. So we are headed down to do that today, and if you want to watch that experience, I will link that video in the description below. It will be on Lena's Weight Loss Diary, which is my weight loss channel, so make sure and check that out when you see this video. So 67 days to vacation. I'm next Sunday we make dining reservations, which is crazy, and I hope that you guys checked out the live stream where we talked about all of the things that we got. So catch up with you guys in a little bit.
Hello.
So it is 66 days to vacation, and it is a Sunday, and you
Is
have...
that kind of like 76 trombones?
Maybe.
Okay.
But you have homework you need to work on. And so we decided to head to Salina, which is about an hour away from us, and go to Starbucks so that Sam feels like a normal college student and doing his homework at Starbucks. We've got some Starbucks stars that I need to use up before the end of the month, or otherwise they lose them. And I don't like losing stars.
No.
I lost 60 and I didn't know it last month. So that's a full drink. That's a drink. Like, that's a full drink.
Yeah.
So we are headed to sign up our computers and stuff from the back. I'm going to work on some thumbnails for Christmas, our Christmas trip, our summer trip, which you'll get a trip announcement in the middle of our Christmas trip videos. So be watching for that. But we are headed up that way, and we will catch up with you guys in Salina. Hi everyone! It is 60 days to vacation. It is Saturday, October 22nd, and it is a beautiful morning. It is currently 65 degrees, which you guys might be going, why do you say that's a beautiful morning? Because it's been like in the 30s and 40s this week. It's been really...
It's been nice.
Yeah.
And it got warm.
Yeah, and then it got like really hot again yesterday.
It was like 90 again yesterday.
It's
like
been crazy. So we decided, because we have zoo memberships and we really haven't went much this year between everything going on and then Sam's ankle giving him problems and everything else. On Tuesday, this past Tuesday, I went to the zoo with our first grade, and I'm like, Sam, we need to come back to the zoo. It looks, it's like so cool, and we need to walk around and just spend a day at the zoo. And so this morning we got up and had breakfast, and we are going to the zoo. Now you're probably going, well, Lena, you aren't saying anything about dining reservations. Here's the thing. While we're 60 days from vacation, we are 61 days from checking into our Disney resorts. So in 60 days will be the last day of work for vacation. I work a half day, you work all day. And we will go to the hotel, we'll get dinner. I think we are discussing getting a to-go order at Panera.
Nice.
I think is what the plan is, because last time we ate at the restaurant in the hotel, it was okay, but
it's not great. It's getting higher.
Yeah, it's getting higher, and the food is not worth the price at that point. So we'll probably go downstairs and get like a drink at the bar, and then just kind of relax in our room. Yeah. But we're headed to the zoo, and we will insert a few photos that we take at the zoo right here. It's a little while later, and we just got done at the zoo. We were at the zoo for a little over an hour, but we didn't realize that it was trick-or-treat day at the zoo. And we saw trick-or-treat for Halloween. And there were so many awesome costumes. We saw a family of like 5 that had done Mighty Morphin for Power Rangers, and it was
6.
Yeah,
Because I had the green one.
It was so cool. I'm like, oh my gosh, Mighty Morphin, and Dad's like, that's right. So it was.
We're all old school.
That's right. So now we are headed to the mall to go look around, kind of just get some more walking in. It is starting to warm up. It's 71, but it feels a lot warmer than that, even with the breeze. And so I ended up shedding my sweatshirt because I got warm. And let me tell you, it's a complete difference in temperature of when I was at the zoo on Tuesday. Morning, everyone. It is 59 days until vacation, but 60 days until we check in to Disney. And this morning we got up about 4:45.
4:45. You said 5:45 last time. I'm like, wait a minute.
I don't know what time it is. Sorry.
Okay.
4:45 Central Time to do our dining reservations. So we did get the ones that we wanted, and
we added a few extras.
that's right, and we added a few extras, and so definitely be watching. Those will all be covered in our video that's already up called "Schedule Changes, Dining Reservations, and More." So I will link that video in the description so you come back and check it out and see all of our dining stuff that we did. Today is a home day for us. Sam has some homework to finish up. Bless you. Sam's got the morning allergy sneezies going on this morning. You've got homework to finish up for Stats 2.
Mm-hmm.
You've only got, what, one more class or 2 more classes before Christmas break?
2.
2? So, 2 more classes and Sam is done for, what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
It's about 3.
About 3. So during Christmas vacation, you do not have to worry about any kind of homework, which I know you are very excited about.
Well, yeah, it's not like sitting in food court having to work on Stats 1.
I think any other class would have been preferable to Stats 1 and sitting in the food court.
Yeah.
The food court, I'm sure, helped make it a little better. With the Mickey, Sam had the Mickey shorts facing him and everything, so it made it a little bit better, but not by much. So today's just going to kind of be a home day. We've got a couple videos that we need to film before Sam gets started on homework, so we're going to jump off this and we'll catch up with you guys after a bit. Good morning from 54 days to vacation. I am off of school today, and it is a comp day for teachers because they had to work so much this last week outside of contract hours for parent-teacher conferences. So we get today off. It is Friday, October 28th. It's great. As a parent, I get the perk of having a day off, but I also am not paid for today. So it's kind of a double-edged sword on that point. It's currently 8:30. I woke up about 1:45 and I could not go back to sleep. I kind of dozed a little bit. As you can hear, I'm congested. And I woke up and my ear hurt and my teeth hurt because my sinuses are so congested this morning. And I think that's initially what woke me up. And so I was awake until about, like I said, off and on, until about 5:30 when my alarm went off to take my medication. And then I was finally I have like a portable heating pad thing, and I literally just wrapped it around half of my face so that I could breathe and went back to sleep. And I woke up about 7:50, so about 40 minutes ago. So I cannot believe that it is 54 days until vacation. I feel like there is still so much to do for our trips, but when the reality is that the only thing that I have to do is finish making payments on the trip and pack. I mean, those are literally the only 2 things left to do. Dining reservations were done last week. And then it's packing and it's cleaning the house before we go and, things like that. So, last year, and I'm still in my pajamas, by the way. I just haven't changed yet for the day, which I need to do here shortly. But last year, we didn't leave until the day after Christmas. So I had, like, about a week to kind of finish all of the cleaning. I was home, I could finish cleaning and that kind of thing. But since the last day of school is when we leave, one of the things that I want to get done today is make a list of all of the cleaning that I need to get done in each of the rooms before we go on vacation. And I always like to do a deep clean before we go because it just makes it coming home so much easier, especially since there's a difference between when we go on a vacation in the summer and going on one during the school year. And the difference is that we will be coming back and going straight to work the next day. In fact, typically we have a really early flight out of MCO, and this time we have a noon flight out of MCO. And so we're not going to get back into Wichita until like 5:30, 5:45, somewhere in there. So if you figure by the time like we land, and like we all know that flight times are like an estimate, because you can either be a little, depending on, you can be like a little behind or a little ahead. I prefer being ahead of schedule. We still have to get off the plane, and thankfully this time we are just doing carry-on luggage, so we don't have to wait on the conveyors to bring our luggage to us. But we'll get off our luggage, go downstairs, meet my dad outside, and then come home. But you still figure we're not going to be out the door, like be off the plane, through the airport, around the corner and back until like 5, like say we land at 5:30, it's going to be like 5:45. It's going to be 15-20 minutes to get off the plane, because you're waiting for everyone else to get off the plane, and like maneuvering through the airport, stopping to use the bathroom, all that kind of stuff, and then get to the truck. Let's say it's 5:45. We have an hour drive home, so it's going to be 6:45 by the time we get back to Hillsboro. I'm having some tea in my Haunted Mansion mug that I got in a swap, and I'm not quite sure I remember who got this for me, but I love it. It's really fun. And it says the Haunted Mansion on the inside. And I've been talking with my mom about, how we want, because she's like, well, what are you going to do about dinner? And I'm like, I don't know, but we're going to have to eat before we go to bed. And so I'm thinking about finding a pretty easy dump and go recipe, because we fly back on a Sunday, and if mom and dad came by on that Sunday after church, because they drive by us to go to church. Sorry that this seems like if I'm going back and forth like a little weird. I'm sitting here in my chair. And I'm also thinking out loud, so this might be rambly a little bit. I can put together a dump and go recipe for our crock pot and have mom put it in the crock pot on low when they get out of church, and that's like 1 o'clock. And by the time we get home by the time we get to our house, get our stuff inside, sit down for a minute, it'll have been on the crock pot for like 6 to 7 hours. I think it will be good, ready to eat. So that's something that I need to kind of think about and look at today as well. But all of this behind me has to be moved today, because we are moving our couch out of the office area and bringing it back into the living room. So I need to get started on that as well. So I will catch up with you guys later. I promise. Hey guys, it is a while later. It's like several hours later.
It's dark outside.
It's almost dark outside again. So I got the area cleaned up. See, now there's not scrapbooking stuff right here. Now it's a couch. I got that done. What I did is I got it moved into our bedroom, and then and that was in between live streaming with Chrissy from Chrissy's Corner and Sammy from Just Sammy Things twice today. It was really nice. Chrissy and I unintentionally had the same day off, which was so we were able to do a couple live streams, and Sam was able to listen in on some of it from work.
A little, not much.
And so when Sam got home, he got the couch moved out, And then it was, moving the towers into that back room, and then, clean up and stuff. And I didn't even have to worry about dinner because my dad picked us up Popeye's chicken tenders, so we were happy about that. And now we are just relaxing on the couch. It is, what time?
6:15.
6:15, and there is a football game that we're going to watch on YouTube.
Because we're going to cheat. We're not going to get out in it.
We're not going to go outside. We're going to, I've got like a sinus headache, and it's like hurting my ears and my teeth. And we picked up some like Sudafed stuff at Dollar General, and hopefully that helps kind of get rid of that. But we're going to stay in the house. We have the fireplace going. Sam's got some homework to do. And so we are going to chill out on the couch in the living room and enjoy our evening. So we'll catch up with you a little later. Hey everybody!
Hello.
It is 53 days until vacation, and so yesterday I worked on the house, as you guys saw in the previous clip, and
I think I did too.
You did too when you got home. So the living room is like 90% done. Like, it is almost vacation ready, which is absolutely awesome. So we're happy about that. Today we are running down to Wichita because one of the things while we were moving furniture around is Sam gathered up all of the textbooks that he has accumulated in the past little over a year.
Oh, I don't even think it's that much there, but...
And then we are taking them down to one of the half-price book type stores down in Wichita to sell them back. We know we're not going to get a ton for them, but one, they will be cheaper for someone else going to school, and two, they get them out of our house. Yep. So that's just kind of some of the little things that we're doing as we get ready for vacation. This afternoon, I think Christy is planning to live stream. So when you're watching this, hope you guys caught some of the Christmas live streams that Christy has done for Magical Makeup. And they aren't just on Thursdays anymore. They're kind of as the school year gives us opportunities, which is kind of just how it works when you have kids. So we will catch up with you guys a little bit later. It is 53 days until vacation. It is Sunday, October 30th, and we're going to do some... We're going to do something fun today. Do you know what we're doing today?
Uh-huh.
What are we doing?
You're looking Lena.
No, we're not looking Lena.
Oh.
We are going to
watching the Rangers game?
That too. That's this afternoon, right?
Evening. That's 7.
That's tonight. But it's something else. You got one more guess.
Well, it's not licking Lena. I don't want to lick Peaches all for her. Yeah. I'd end up with a fur ball.
She just gave him a really weird look, too, from the floor. We are going to...
sing. Fa la 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 la.
You know what? Close enough. We are going to do some decorating for Christmas. If you caught Christy's live streams back towards the end of October, I mentioned that we really weren't planning to do a whole lot of decorating.
And I corrected that.
Yes.
The difference is we are not putting up the big tree.
Yeah.
Because I would honestly have to mount it from the ceiling.
Right, because where the tree is
your coffee bar.
Is now the coffee bar. So it is virtually impossible to put a Christmas tree in our living room. The one that we have.
I'd say I could stick a Christmas tree in here. I might have to mount it from the ceiling.
Right, be upside down Christmas tree. Or
it's a topsy-turvy tree.
Oh, there you go. Or purchase like a little 3-foot tree, which we've still discussed, but it will not...
I do have a small aluminum tree, though.
Mm-hmm. So the plan today is we're not doing a lot. We have some photos that will go up. Sam's not going to put all the garland up like he has in the past because you wanted to...
Well, I still need to do work with it.
Yeah, and this, you guys know, this year has just been a little bit on the crazy side for us. So yeah, we are watching Rick's Flicks. If you have not subscribed to Rick's Flicks, you really need to. Great information about the theme parks. They live down there in Florida. Highly recommend them. And
She just launched her own channel or
she does
series.
yeah, her own series like with the Disney parks. Rick does a lot more at Universal, and Nikki kind of takes care of like the Disney part. So great channel, great people. If you see them at the theme parks, make sure to say hi, because they will take pictures. They say hi back. It's really great.
And so you've seen them.
Mm-hmm. I've seen them.
You saw Rick and Nikki both
Mm-hmm.
when you went in 2020.
2020. So yeah, so that is what is on the agenda for today. So we are still in pajamas because Peaches woke us up wanting her breakfast.
Yeah, and I'm lazy, okay?
Yeah, it's Sunday, we're being lazy, and that's okay. So we will catch up with you guys after bed. Hey everybody! We are 46 days away from vacation. It is Saturday, November 5th. Like, it is crazy to think that in just a couple weeks we are going to be 30 days away from vacation. We haven't even started packing yet. We'll get there.
We'll do that once we think about it.
We'll get there.
Clothes are overrated, right?
Yikes. Today we are doing a couple different things. We are doing our grocery shopping. We are doing we are doing some Christmas stuff. Just kind of an out and about type of day. Anything specific on the agenda you're looking forward to?
Lunch.
Oh yeah, the first thing we're gonna do before we do anything.
There are 7 things I look forward to every day.
Mm-hmm.
First breakfast, second breakfast, and the list can continue from there.
We are going to go have lunch at Olive Garden. It is the endless pasta bowls, and Sam's really excited about that. So we're going to.
It's first breakfast, second breakfast, first lunch,
and
second lunch,
they
first
all
dinner, second dinner, and dessert.
They all involve Olive Garden. So we're gonna head to Olive Garden and do some shopping and catch up with you guys a little later. So it is 44 days till vacation, and on Saturday we went up to Salina. Sam and I went up to Salina, did our grocery shopping. We had lunch at Olive Garden. It was great. Service was really lacking. At first we just thought it was because like they had sat a lot of people like all at the same time right in this one person's like area, but he just really didn't seem like he wanted to be there. Like every time my soup, like I had my initial, because I always get soup, salad, and breadsticks. It's like my go-to. Sam got the never-ending possible. I was like halfway done with my soup, and he's like, "Oh, do you want another bowl of soup?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that would be great, thank you." And I kind of looked over at Sam, and the guy walked away. And Sam's like, "Okay." And when he brought me some, go, "Hey, honey, do you want another bowl of pasta?" And he goes, "Yeah, please." The guy goes, "What do you want?" And we're like, okay. It was really odd. So sadly enough, we will not be going to Olive Garden and Salina again. But we went to the mall, which there's really not a whole lot left in this Salina mall, which was really sad. I worked there when Dillard's was there. Sam worked at the Jiffy Lube that's now a pizza place. Tell me how that's sanitary. We laugh about that all the time. In the mall parking lot. But anyway, one of the few bigger stores that's still left in the mall is Old Navy. And at the beginning of the month, they started their Black Friday sales. And so I want to show you some of the shirts that we picked up. Mainly, these are shirts for me for school and that I will take on vacation. But we did get matching shirts for Christmas Day at Magic Kingdom. So let me show you. So here is the first one. It says Jolly and Bright Old Navy 2022. Sorry about the weird shadows that you're going to see. It's just the way the lighting is going to be for this. I thought it was super cute. And it's got kind of a cartoony look, which works for working in kindergarten, first grade. Here's the next one. It just says Merry, like, It's really cute. Mary, 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 Mary. And you can see the red. It spells Mary down through it. I thought that was super cute and perfect for work during the holidays and vacation. So this is the one that Sam and I picked to wear at Magic Kingdom on Christmas Day. It says Believe in the Magic. We both thought it was really cute and definitely fit Christmas, Magic Kingdom. So definitely, because it's a bucket list item, we had to have a special shirt for Christmas Day. So this is it. I really liked this one. It says joy, peace, joy, love, peace, believe. It's a red shirt. I really, really liked this one as well. The last one is actually pretty plain, other than the little gingerbread man taking a sauna in the milk bath. I thought this was just cute and couldn't pass it up. So I spent, trying to get my receipt here, a total of $60.09. It actually was $62.09, but I had $2 in Old Navy points. Whew, keep knocking my glasses. And so I did save that $2, but really overall, I think it tells me here. My total discount was $41.95 because they, like I said, they were running their Black Friday sale, and I also got a super cash because I spent over $50, and it says redeem $20 in super cash when you spend $50, valid December 3rd through December 11th. So definitely we'll be taking advantage of that because we might be able to find something else for vacation that I can wear or Sam can wear or whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys like those shirts. Guys, it is getting so close to the end of this video and then to start on the 30 days. I mean, I can't believe it. We started this video at 87 days and now we're at day 44. So this is like 43 days later. And I wanted to give you guys an update on Sam's ankle. So last Wednesday, he was in the ER. And, well, okay, let me back up a little bit. 2 weeks ago, so not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, Sam had an appointment with Dr. Weir here in Hillsboro, who is the wound care specialist. And she kind of scrubbed on it and put stuff on it and had him put this, like, honey patch on it, because honey apparently has well, like, I know it has, like, healing stuff for, like, your throat, but I didn't realize you could put it on a wound and it would help it. But she gave him these, like, adhesive patches with, like, this honey stuff in it to put on his ankle. And she's like, I want to see you back in a week. And on Wednesdays, she's in the ER. Sam went after work and Dad dropped me off so that I could go to the appointment with Sam. And of course things come up and whatnot. So she tried to use this little pick because she's like, we need to get this, like, cleaned out. That's part of the problem of why it's not healing. It's not cleaned out. And so it was really painful. And she's like, okay, I'm not going to make you go through more pain than you can handle. I'm not doing it. So she put this iodine cream stuff on it. And she's like, you need to leave it on for 3 days. And then so Saturday night, take it off, scrub it really good, and put the honey patch back on, and you'll come back on Wednesday. Okay. So Saturday night, Sam did that, and it did its job, and it smelled funky, but he scrubbed it really good with microbiotic soap, and like, all the stuff that she wanted out of it is, I think, out of it for the most part. I really didn't look at it too close because it's kind of gross. But we go back again on Wednesday. So right now she wants to see him every Wednesday. And it's just one continuous appointment, which is really nice. We don't have to pay, like, a copay or anything. It's just like a continuation of the last appointment. So Sam will go into the ER and I'll just meet him there when I get off work. But hopefully she says it's looking good and we don't have to, like, we can go to every other week appointments just to kind of keep an eye on it. She is bound and determined to get this thing healed, as are we. He was limping a little bit yesterday. He's like, it really hurt. Like, and I think it's because, like, he's so used to having it I'm going to say full of stuff, like, that it shouldn't have been, that he learned how to deal with the, like, work around it, which he shouldn't have had to. But anyway, hopefully it will get better cleared up before we go on vacation. I mean, we've got 44 days, but we want to make sure that it's good and cleared up before we go so that Sam doesn't have to worry about anything on vacation. So that's kind of my morning update for you guys, and we'll see you after bed.